Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony and welcome to another video. Sun sets, today is Sunday, so I wanted to get this quick weekend recap uploaded. Like I said in my previous vlog video, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, by the way. It kind of gave kind of into my life and how daily life goes. I mentioned that I have a lot of schoolwork and a lot of things that are popping up, so videos won't be as in-depth as they normally are. Today I decided to record a quick video. It's 7 days out from the half marathon and it's taper season. I kind of took last week hard. I did 58 miles, which isn't really tapering because I'm trying to train through this cycle a little bit. Yeah, so I want to mention 5 things habits. I always preach to you guys what you can do, but I personally have a couple habits that I'm guilty of that I could improve on. So I decided to record right here because look at this beautiful little thing. Yeah, I like recording here when I can. This is like my favorite time of day, but besides the point, let's get right into the video. The first habit that I make is waiting too long after running to eat. You're really supposed to get some protein in, so I'm gonna try to make about all these I'm gonna try to improve on this week especially. I mean, you can't improve all of them drastically because you have to get your body some normality, and if you change too much at a certain time, your body's like, oh, what is it doing? And if you switch things up too fast, it could kind of mess up with your regular schedule and make you feel weird. You want to feel as normal as possible. Just have a little more energy. They say maintain the intensity, but just decrease the volume, which is really important. But I ain't even got into one yet. I'm already off on so many tangents. But basically, I always eat like 2 to 3 hours after I run because I'm like, I'm not hungry right now, so I'm gonna wait. And then that problem keeps on getting like worse and worse over time because your body's kind of used to not having a lot of food, and then you're kind of like, oh, I'm gonna get more and more hungry. But then when I do eat, I eat like 1,500 to 2,000 calories. In the past video, it wasn't that my vlog video wasn't inaccurate, but it was kind of me not wanting to show you guys all the bad habits that I usually get into, which is a thing that most vloggers do. They want to seem like, hey, I have a kind of normal life, but I'm also kind of interesting too, and I'm kind of weird. So the thing to do is like within an hour after a run, I drink water, but you have to get some protein in, like a quick protein bar, and then you can wait like 2 to 3 hours to eat whatever you want. But it's important to have something right after to make recovery faster and to make your body actually reap some of the benefits of the workout, because you can eventually just hit a wall and keep on repeating certain tasks over and over again, and it doesn't really improve anything. So a second mistake I always make is missing stretching and really missing like warm-ups and stuff like that. It's not too important. It's after workout's important, but pre-workout's not really too important. I miss some stretching things, so my body's kind of tight, and now I don't have injuries now, but they can kind of crop up later when you're doing higher mileage, so that's not good. And it's always a good habit to get a nice warm-up in. I'm always like, I'd rather add an extra mile to the actual workout and not do a warm-up, but sometimes that's bad. Third thing I always do is I miss meetings just so I can do running club. Like sometimes I have to go to a meeting or something, and I'm like, oh wait, I have running club, I can't go to the meeting, I guess. And it kind of makes me miss out on so many opportunities because I'm like, well, I have this strict training plan. That's not really that important right now. What's more important would be to show up to club meetings and things like that right now, so I could, advance my academic agenda rather than running and exercising. You have to find an even balance between going to these meetings and working out, like your mental health and your academic health. Now this next thing is something I feel like we're all guilty of, taking recovery too fast, because you're like, hey, after a run you're doing either a cool down and you're like, hey, that workout wasn't that hard, I'm just gonna take a little fast. You can do that as long as your other workouts don't suffer. That's perfectly fine. I said as long as your other workouts don't suffer, but for me, I feel like that happens, and then I realize I'm overtraining, and then I have to scale back a little bit, and I just lost progress for a couple days just because I felt like doing recovery at 7:10 pace, not 7:45 pace where I should be at. What I do is like I naturally pick it up. Like even on distance days, I naturally pick it up. Like I can feel like shit the first 2 miles. I can feel better the 9th mile than I do the 2nd mile, then I do the 3rd mile. It's around mile 3 where I started feeling better. But then I get on a streak. I'm like, well, I can't run slower this mile, and then it keeps on getting worse and worse. So I kind of have to tell myself mentally, I'm like, okay, I can't speed up, this is a recovery, and I have an 8-mile distance run later in the day, and this will probably affect that distance run, so I shouldn't do that. I feel like another reason why recoveries I usually take a little bit too fast, because I'm like, well, I'm out here running, I might as well sweat a little bit, I might as well get a little bit of a workout, but you have to kind of stay diligent and stay focused on realizing that you can't take every workout as hard as you can. Now, I always preach that I hate like the sorority girls who like run with their earphones in, running from light to light. I'm like the opposite. I hate stopping when I run. Like, I'll almost get hit by a car. I almost get hit by cars so many times, but I'm kind of smart about it. Some people aren't that smart about it, and they kind of don't know some traffic rules, but that's a rant for a separate day. I almost get hit by cars all the time because I don't want to stop when running, and I kind of start sprinting when I see the light it's about to turn, and sometimes turns green, and I would have just missed it, but you know, I just run anyway and you get the cars that beep and stuff. But I need to be smarter about that. I just hate stopping when running, so I try to avoid that. This week I definitely don't want to stop when running because my volume will be lower. So I want to do the workout, the actual workout, not stop. I hate stopping during workouts, and that's a detriment. Yeah, that's all. I mean, that's all I could say about that. I mean, I've talked about that a lot in recent videos, but that's definitely a fault of mine. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Let me know any bad running habits that you have that you need a break. We all have bad running habits, but I feel like that's what keeps us. You can't be like a perfect runner if like you followed every single running rule and you like gave yourself all these benefits and rewards, like you ate the perfect things right after every single workout. It wouldn't. If you try to make running as least painful as possible, like you're not running, you know. Running is about getting exercise in, but you also have to keep in mind your mental health, stretching, and all these things like that. There's an even balance with everything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.